All right, so now you do the starter and the ender. Do you remember what I said?
Yeah, it's your boy TDrape. Here with my man's Conor. Heck, the golden hour.
Boom.
And we coming heavy. You know that. Hoolies in the building.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. You gotta say this is my golden hour.
Oh.
Golden is a gang ho. I stay up on the bang, bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos. I told her keep it way low.
Two, one, hike.
All right, heck, I've been doing all the openings, so why don't you just...
Shit, you know where we at.
No, before we introduce the guest, just give him a quick rundown of your day.
Today was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? We've been running around trying to finesse we just dropped the episode, it came out a little late, you know what I'm saying?
So to be honest, I've been on Heck's case this whole time. I fucked up the release today. That was on me. I was trying to get to the bag earlier today. I forgot about the podcast. I had to get my priorities straight. Nonetheless,
we got the kid from Draper Street.
Come on, give him a better intro than that, bro.
The fucking hyenas.
That's my fucking tag, bro.
It's the Hoolies, not the hyenas.
You know who
but you can call the hyenas too, cause we the pack, you know.
You just want to introduce yourself to the camera real quick?
Oh, yeah, you know who it is. It's your boy TDrape, man, coming from Boston, Mass. Draper Street to be direct. You know that. I'm here with my man's Heck, my boy Conor over here.
Yo, quick question, Heck. Before you knew he was coming up, were you familiar with Draper Street?
Yeah, I've been to a few parties over there before.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's like it. It's a vibe. How long ago was that?
It was like over the summer, like and the last time, and then like years back, like 2016.
Okay.
I was done.
It was always lit out there.
Yeah, we throwing cookouts and shit.
Yeah. If you go to like 4 a.m. sometimes.
Facts.
Cookouts on the street?
Let's do it.
It's like, can I get an invite? Shit.
Of course.
Yeah, and like the fish market used to, like, that's where it kind of is by like Bowdoin and shit. Draper's kind of like by Bowdoin, so I'm familiar with all that area.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the fish market Heck used to slave away at?
Bobby Fish on the corner right by the church. Yeah, bro. I used to
in
work
the
at
corner store. Yeah, that's right there. Bobby Fish is good.
Is it?
Even though I don't eat seafood, I just get the patties from the joint.
That place made me fucking hate seafood, bro.
Geechee, you know where that is too?
Every day.
Geechee knows where it is too, bro.
It low-key became a staple over the past few years, bro. It's the cheapest fucking fish sandwich you're gonna find.
You did not describe it that way.
And you can make 2 out of 1.
What do you mean?
Bro, them shits is like this big. Yeah. This is a fish sandwich this big. You're not gonna find anything for $5 that big. That is a fact. That is Bobby's Fish Market on Bowdoin Street.
Bobby facts.
well, bro, the only time you ever described this fish place, you described it like torture, bro. Everyone seems like they love this place, bro.
Bro, like, slaving away in front of a fucking stove, cooking people's sandwiches is not the way. But, I mean, like, as a customer, you know, it's dope. You know, you get your shit for cheap. Get some nutritious, some protein straight from fucking, I don't even know. Fuck that place.
You got the craft now, so...
when I was throwing a show this summer, I hit up Frank. So shout out to Frank.
Franco, it's my guy.
And I was just gauging. I was like, yeah, bro, like, who do you like? Like, I'm looking for an opener. I didn't actually. Ended up being late because I got this kid from Cambridge. But he's like, yeah, bro, there's this kid. He's freestyling in the city right now, man. He's buzzing huge. His name's TDrape. He sent me all the links. So that was like the first time I kind of got hit. Is Frank from your neighborhood?
Nah, Frank. I actually know Frank from a couple people like who introduced me to him not that long ago. He's just a good dude. I mean, he's just trying to be a part of the team.
Hell yeah.
Good mind too. So.
Well, bro, that was one thing when I at least saw the first music video. It seemed like you had like a large team.
Yeah, it looks crisp.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that wasn't even a third of the people who I be with. So, we way bigger than that. It's like it's everybody from the hood.
You think that helped you having a bigger team?
Yeah, of course, because the more minds and the more people, they can put my shit out there.
More people looking out for you, too. Looking out for your best interest, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, question. You have, like, let's call it a team, right? You got, like, mad people that are riding for you, but, like, you must have, like, a smaller inner circle that you're, like, kind of bouncing shit off of, right?
Yeah.
There's, like, 3-4 dudes.
It's like 5 dudes, to be exact. Like, literally.
So does that gang does that team have a name?
Yeah, the Hoolies.
The Hoolies. Shout out the Hoolies. I like that.
The Hoolies, man. You know what
no.
So Hex from Dorchester, not too far from you. Well, you're not from Dorchester.
We grew up at Hex.
I grew up in Mattapan, and I moved probably like 2 years ago. I moved over by like the Croc Center and shit.
Okay,
That's where I'm at now.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
niggas better come fucking look for me.
Right? Yeah, I'm always out here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't hard to find me.
Yeah, hey, you better not start any rumors out here, bro, because everyone's gonna figure out where you're at.
They know exactly where to find me. Nah, chill.
I don't know.
I'm still heading out there, dog.
Yo, so how old are you?
Me, I'm 20. I just turned 20, August 10th.
Hey, let's go.
Me and Heck be getting mad young dudes up here, bro. I swear to God.
We're not that much older than you.
I'm 22.
Yeah,
20,
2
yeah.
years, not too bad.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's not bad.
so when you started making music,
I've been listening and like making music forever.
or
And, I mean, I started taking it serious probably when I was like, I'll say like 17, 18 almost.
Last like 2-3 years.
Yeah. I just put a track out. Shit did like, I don't know, it did like 40K in a week.
Damn.
I was like,
Damn.
what the fuck?
That's a blessing
just
for your
kept going
first
with
fucking
music.
song, dude.
you're like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll keep doing this shit.
Was it a freestyle?
Nah, it was some shit I just did, just fucking around at my boy's crib and shit. But after that, I ended up dropping a couple more tracks. The buzz was going, and then once I put 2 other artists from my hood on a different track called No Comment, that shit bursted like more than 100K.
Yeah.
Wait,
like-
so you dropped the first one, and then like the next couple, they all hit 40K too, or
Yeah, they was all going up. Like all my songs now is like,
bro, I gotta keep it stacked with you. You know how many kids that we've had on here that would be dying for a song with 40K, especially for that first fucking song, dude. That's a blessing.
I mean, yeah, it was just going up. I mean, everybody who was listening to it, like we had this summer, like when we came out with the music, like we was the first people to start doing music from around the way. So, and it was good. So people had a good ear for music, and it was just fucking with us.
Hey, I mean, it's definitely good. I was listening to that shit, that bar shit on my way here.
Straight bars?
Damn, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's my bro BJ on there too.
Y'all niggas went
Nah,
off.
they-
Like, that's just rare, bro. Like, you don't really hear too many niggas, like, put out a track where they're just spitting. They're like, niggas, like, I feel like there's a difference between making music and rapping.
Mhm.
And they're both beautiful, but you was just rapping on that shit.
Good
Like,
looking out, bro.
bar
Appreciate
after
it.
bar. Hell yeah. Niggas need that.
Yeah,
that shit is needed.
we looking to shoot that No Comment video probably by the end of this month or next month.
Word.
Cause right now it's at like 360K. So
You waiting for it to
We
do
just-
more numbers before?
nah, we just trying to drop the video to keep it going. Cause
I like
That's
people want to see the
hit.
visual. Yeah, for me right now that's the biggest hit. But I got no bullshit. I'm coming up with like a whole tape EP
Hell yeah.
coming soon. I probably got like 40 unreleased tracks.
Damn.
So
Is that gonna be before the year ends or like?
Yeah, most
2019?
definitely. Yeah,
word.
most
You like
definitely.
that?
You're dropping
Going up.
a 40-song project.
Nah,
I was gonna
it's
say.
not gonna be 40 songs.
Hell
But
yeah.
he did say EP.
nah, EP and probably a mixtape before the year ends, and I'm gonna have some big features on there too.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yo, so question. So your first song, Bubbles, right?
Mhm.
I'm just like interested as to like how that would happen, like off rip. I mean, obviously the music has to be good, but were you like out there like marketing the song, or did you already just know mad people that you're like, hey, it's my first song, like?
Once I posted the song to Facebook and Instagram, it just started doing numbers. I seen everybody reposting it, and then my whole camp was reposting it, and then
Yeah,
the
so
people
that's-
they know
yeah.
was reposting it, and the people they know, like it was just going so.
Yeah,
so
having
on
that
and
big
forth, so
camp's
forth.
definitely a huge leg up.
Yeah, hell
The
yeah,
more
bro.
people you get that are willing to spread your shit, the better.
More ears
Hell yeah.
too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
shit was
well,
lit.
bro, that's like the interesting thing about the internet. I think it's like you need that first fucking push though. So if you had that off rip, bro, like
Yeah.
there are people that die for
Yeah,
like
but
like 10
Niggas go
shares, like
years.
15
Niggas go
shares.
years looking for that bus.
Word.
So you already just knew mad people in the city, and they were like, oh shit, T-Drape's rapping.
Yeah, cause at first I used to play basketball and shit, so I was like known in the city.
Were you nice?
I was nice. I ain't even gonna
You
hold
got- wait,
nobody,
you
but
got a mixtape?
nah, not on there. But I was nice.
I mean, a
though.
hoop mixtape.
Everybody know from around the way, but
Where'd you play in high school?
I played at New Mission High,
Hey, word.
yeah.
Did you play BNBL, AAU, anything?
BNBL, AAU for the Beantown Bulls.
Word.
Boston Heat. We was just going lit.
Wh-
Everybody knew me from playing basketball, so then once I stopped playing ball, I wanted to rap type shit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you
I
kinda
dropped
had
my
the name
first song.
already, yeah.
Everybody kind of knew who I was in the city, so it just went up from there.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you were already just like a popular dude like with people in the city. So like, I'm just saying, bro, 40K on the first song, I would have fucking lost it.
Yeah, that's. I ain't know what to think, bro.
Wait, did you just think
crazy.
like, yo, this is just like this
was
is
normal?
how it
You were
works?
like,
I was like,
fuck it.
I was like, yeah, this is the lane right here. We gonna stick to this.
How long was the song?
It was probably like 2 minutes and probably like 30 seconds, maybe.
That's like the
2 minutes,
golden
40
length
seconds.
right now, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Anything like songs in the
240.
4s and the 5s, like
It's
I
too
don't know,
much.
yeah.
Too repetitive.
The best joints are fucking a minute 30, 2 minutes.
That's so short, bro.
Yeah, bro. But those are the ones that leave you wanting more, bro. Think about it. Like
Mhm.
every time you hear one of them small ass songs, you're like, bro, what the fuck?
Well, bro,
That's
I
facts.
gotta cut off right now.
bro, Tentacion XXX, he has a song on his SoundCloud. That's like a 30. It's like a snippet. It's like a 45-second snippet, bro. Bro, you can grab it. No worries.
No, you can spark it, right? Yeah.
That's fine. That's right. Yeah. Bro, the snippet's 46 seconds,
Yeah.
and it's just like has 130 million plays.
I mean, Playboy Cardi shit. That's what kind of like what made it go hot. The fucking Any Young Got Millie Rock. That was like a snippet for the longest, bro. And people were just playing that shit on a loop.
That's what made it pop.
Yeah, no bullshit. And then once the whole shit came out, it was like, oh.
Yeah, he took off with that one.
I mean, and that nigga was making music for mad long. He just never like.
Produce all his
Bubble.
shit too.
Playboy did Cardi?
I did not know that.
You make your own beats?
Nah, I usually got a couple kids I know from around the way. Some kids who are still in high school right now who just be producing it.
Give him the show. Give him the show.
Gotta put the
My
young
man's
niggas on.
Retro. My man's Retro. He's a beast. My man's Crew from the north out there in Brockton. My boy Zay. They all nasty. I fuck with A Walker too from Canada. He be fucking with me heavy, sending me
Man,
mad
got
shit.
the international fucking.
Slit.
This is actually no bullshit. This is kind of refreshing for me and Heck because like we haven't had someone, I'd say, and I don't want to sound like out of place here, from like the hood, like a hood
that's a fact.
artist.
Yeah,
yet.
no, we haven't.
Word.
Yeah, bro. This is obviously like you make shit for the street, and like we've had like R&B niggas, artsy niggas. This is definitely refreshing to have young brother from the hood.
Well, your
Word.
sound is way
Yeah.
different than anyone we dealt with. Yeah.
It's my pleasure, man.
That's also a fact.
You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So-
Who would you say have been like your influences coming up as far as music?
I fuck with Dave East heavy.
Davies is that nigga.
Yeah, cause
Dave East
he's
is
like
that
a
nigga.
storytelling type nigga. I like that
Yeah.
shit.
You know Hum Beats?
Hum Beats, nah.
He's
Sound
a-
familiar though.
He's from, I don't know where
Randolph.
he is. He's from Randolph. We had him up here. He produces for Davies.
Okay.
Mad
Hum
good
Beats, yeah. It sounds familiar.
Who else?
Probably
You
gonna
like?
have to touch up with him after this.
Definitely reach out.
I fuck with Moneybag too.
Moneybag.
Moneybag's nice, but I fuck with Nas heavy. Like
Nasir Jones.
Yeah.
That's what really got me in hip hop, bro. I heard that
That old
fucking
school
Elmatic
shit.
album. I was like, nigga, this
That's
is
where it's
fucking religion, bro. Like, can't shit touch this, bro. Can't shit.
That was the
touch
first album you heard, Heck?
the one that made me go like, yo, like hip hop is like a fucking. This is I love this shit. Like, before, I had albums before. Like my first hip hop album was fucking 50 Cent, The Massacre, and Snoop Dogg, Gangsta and Rhythm.
yeah, that's my favorite artist of all time
50?
right there.
50.
Yeah,
50's that
50.
nigga,
He's
bro.
a hustler, bro.
I just wish he'd.
He talks so much shit on the internet. It's
That's why you gotta
hilarious.
love him, bro. Every time he's fucking beefing with Floyd, you gotta fucking watch that shit.
Yeah, they be going
That
at
ass
it.
Floyd.
He talks mad shit. Yo, so question. When did you first realize that like that Boston had artists that were like making music? It's just like an interesting question.
Probably like a couple years after probably like a year and a half after I started rapping.
Which
like,
was how old?
Like I was probably like 18, 19 at the time. Like everybody just a couple people from around the way just started emerging. Like my boy 7981 Cal, he's nasty. My little bro Cali, my bro BJ, my man's D the Flyers out there in Brockton. Like everybody's going heavy right now, foot on the gas.
So how did you?
Up.
So when did you know that there was opportunity for artists out here? Like I mean I'm just saying like you were familiar with like Cousin Stiz and like the Wave and
Yeah, I was damn near familiar with Cousin Stiz. He was from right around the corner, Phil's Corner. That's like 2 minutes away from me. We grew up in the same community centers, DYC, and we just grew up around all the same people. But I started seeing that the music was good for the city because everyone who was making music was getting a little bit of buzz behind them. And once you get a buzz for the city, you just got to create the platform and go with it.
Oh, so you were aware that there were artists out here that were moving that shit? Okay.
Hell yeah.
That was fire ass toss, bro.
I would have threw that shit at his eye or something.
Oh, that's the iPhone X?
Yeah, it's the Max.
Damn, that shit. I've been thinking about getting that shit. But
See the lighter?
I don't know. I need a home button.
Wow, what are you rocking right now, Heck?
I got the same shit as you, bro. I got 8 Plus.
That shit's fire. I love the
It's
iPad
not
Mini.
Yeah, I'm hip. This is hurting my fucking thumb. I need to get back on the brace.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to this new phone shit. So,
Yo, so in your inner circle, you think you're the first one that's like started to like kind of make a statement when it comes to music? And this isn't just like dragging your team
circle,
down. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, we all started making music together, but I was the first one to actually put a song out. So once everyone like knew my song was out, they was waiting for everybody else because they knew everyone else from my camp was rapping this. My fault, rapping this shit too. So it was lit.
It just came hand in hand. Word. Fuck, what was I about to say?
Well, you think that comes with a certain responsibility?
I mean,
Just because like off rip, it's like your friend.
At the forefront.
Well, yeah, and like you're like I'm assuming like a leader for most of your friends.
yeah, I mean, all my friends fuck with me heavy. Like it's all love to everybody who's in my camp. Everybody know they can ask me for whatever. It's no hesitation. It's the same way from them. So they pick me up, I pick them up, and we just gonna run with it.
I think I mean like, do you think there's like a responsibility as you to like kind of like lead the way a little bit?
Yeah,
Just because you're like the first one.
Yeah, like a couple people in my camp kind of look up to me like for that inspiration because they know like we could really go far with this shit. We just gotta put our minds to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like they just all pushing me like heavier than ever. So like, I'm responsible for everybody. I feel.
I bet you that inspires you too. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you got people that that look up to you and shit.
Bro.
Hell yeah! Shout out Starbucks.
We should get a fucking sponsorship by these motherfuckers, bro.
Oh yeah, they got me they got me zooming at this album, bro. I'm fucking shaking.
Every day we drinking Starbucks, baby. Even though we should be on the dunk grind like Massachusetts boys, but
bro, Dunkin's coffee. Like I actually shout out.
Break right now, bro.
Hell yeah, Heck.
I'll be back in
Hell yeah, Heck. Wait, have some discipline, bro. That's my guy.
6 days. 6 days. I'm back.
6 days.
Damn, bro,
man.
you're at 24 days.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. Good for you.
I'm trying, baby. I'm trying. I'm probably not.
When you flying out there, bro?
November 20-something, 26, some shit for work. So yeah, I'll get fucked up then, but I'll stay.
Heck, who do we have on here that was talking about like the Boston versus New York Facebook groups?
Oh, DJ Clout.
Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, I know Clout. That's my man's, and I was familiar with the Boston and New York beef too. On
Have you
Facebook and shit.
You've heard of the Facebook group?
Yeah.
They're talking mad shit. It's hilarious.
Everybody be on live just going back and forth with each other, but I don't know. That's some dumb shit.
That shit is dumb as fuck. But I remember back in the day they used to have like Boston groups of like BPS versus Metco. That shit used to have me dying, bro. That shit used to have me dying. But
I ain't hear that.
the whole fucking honestly, like I knew it was like a New York, like Boston, like thing, but I didn't know that there was pages and people actively fucking.
That's just like a fake beef, though, right?
Yeah,
it's just like a joke.
In the grand scheme of things, no one gives a fuck, bro. And, like people out there doing what they gotta do, we're doing what we gotta do here. Like it's.
Oh, I know, but the way you're describing it is like there's like actually a deep-seated beef. I just thought it was like a joke that people just thought it was hilarious to rash on each other.
I feel like it stems from like I don't know. Some people here feel like.
Say hi to the camera. Hell yeah.
Like some people feel like Boston people dick ride New York, and I feel like that's why they get defensive, and be like, well, no, we do this shit like New York's whack. I feel like that's where it comes from. And I mean, like I don't see it as dick riding. I mean, New York.
You feel that way?
I mean, certain music that niggas make out here that I've seen in the videos, like of them like trying to do all this twirling shit, like yeah, that's New York shit, bro.
What's twirling?
Like doing that little shit where you get down and start, yeah, you just twirling, bro.
What is that, a dance?
Oh no, it's just twirling, like.
But,
bro, I have no clue what the fuck that is.
I'm not even hip to twirling, bro. But
You talking about flossing?
Like you get low and you just start going in circles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I know what
twirling.
they talk about.
You know what the floss is, right?
Yeah, no, Conor don't play video games. He don't know nothing about that, about the Fortnite grind.
Oh, wait, you see mad people twirling in videos now?
It's
Yeah,
a dance,
kinda.
brother.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, over the sub, I was seeing a lot of people do that shit, but
And that's a New York thing?
You ever seen that meme,
Yeah.
that like video meme that Trump's like, he's like, look at my African American, isn't he awesome? And the dude's just fucking dancing and shit. You never seen that one?
No.
that's the flaws.
Bro, you got, oh, that's the floss?
No, I thought
I'm
no,
lost.
the floss is like you got 2 hands in front, 2 hands in back.
See, I don't know about no dancing, bro. After the jerk, I fell the fuck off. Yeah.
So you think that Boston jacked that from New York, the twirl?
100%.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
That's a New York thing?
We jacked a lot of shit. I mean, when
Yeah.
Chicago was on the come up, bro, we were like Boston dudes
Straight
were
New
doing
York,
a lot
straight
of
New York.
Chicago
That's
shit.
straight New York shit. That getting low, twirling, all that.
Atlanta shit too. Niggas still a lot of Atlanta shit. There's no reason why people should be saying no cap. Like, come on, bro.
So is there a specific Boston sound now, you think?
It's getting there.
It's morphing.
Couple artists from out here who's really booming right now, like along with myself. Like, we just all coming together, trying to work together to build that platform, you know? Because we got to sound, like, obviously, if everyone's fucking with us, like, we just got to come together.
Oh, yeah.
Where does the sound come from? Is it in the production or it's on the vocal side? Or is it just...
Vocal side, melodic, you know? CV shit. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're going to have to
Island
fill me in
shit.
later, bro.
Shout out my
that,
CV.
that Cape
Shout
Verdean
out my
shit, if you ain't
CVs.
familiar.
Okay.
West Coast of Africa, a lot of people don't know, but
You're Cape
we
Verdean?
popping. Yeah,
Oh, word.
full.
Oh, yeah, bro. Come on, bro. He lived by Bowdoin. Of course he's Cape
All right, bro. I don't understand the hood. I don't really understand the neighborhood. Man, I just go there to sell concert tickets, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, slip, bro.
So you think Boston has a specific sound?
Yeah, it's just getting there. Like, we're molding it. Like, everyone's trying to mold it in. Like, sounds is just going up. Each song is getting better and better. Everyone's just
That's a
working.
fact, yeah.
Everyone's
The music's
working.
definitely getting
How do you
better.
change that though? How do you have a? Okay.
My fault, bro.
No, that's not your
that.
fault. So is that on the production side? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you change? How do you create a sound in a city that everyone rides? Like, how does that start? I guess I'm asking you too, Geechee. Like,
It starts with the production, because you need the type of melody, the type of vibe. You just got to find a beat where you could just fit yourself in, man.
That's a fact, yeah.
Just vibe out.
what? And I don't even mean to box you. What would you like? If there's a certain like subgenre of rap, what would you consider yours?
Melodic trap.
I like that.
Melodic
Rolls off the
trap.
tongue, nice, bro.
Yeah.
Melodic trap. That
Melodic
shit,
trap.
that shit needs to be a fucking genre on iTunes.
Yeah. Melodic trap, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to go far with that shit.
Oh, why? You sing hooks sometimes?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
All the time.
Speaking of singing hooks, bro, I loved how Lil Wayne did that on his album. I missed it so much, bro.
Yeah.
Do you like the Carter 5? Did you listen to it?
I didn't really listen to it, to be honest.
Oh, no.
Well, actually, I didn't listen to it at all,
I've
to
been-
be honest.
You
feel like-
too busy making shit.
Yeah, I fuck with the younger crowd now. It's a new wave. I mean, I still listen to OGs and shit, but I don't know. Haven't bumped Weezy in a minute.
Yeah, that album was also like a really old sound, because it's not like it's just Weezy today. It's fucking Weezy 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Word.
So,
That poppin' Weezy.
yeah.
So I gotta be honest, bro. Like, this was something important that I told Heck I was gonna say nonetheless. So like, obviously this is what we're doing here is like pretty much the only ones in the city that are doing it. So like, you know, like a lot of artists reach out to us and shit. Like, I'm setting a precedent now for the show that like we're only having people up here that are actually making moves and hustling.
Word.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're popping, but if you're just like say you're an artist, you say you're a rapper, like it's a dub.
Show
Like, you're
me.
not coming up.
Show me.
It's like you gotta have something to show for it.
Mhm.
So that was like one thing off rip when I looked at your shit. I was like, okay, this dude's
This
actually
thing
like
is
he's working.
Nigga,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
working.
He's not just like, because that's the only way I think music in the city is gonna push. It's like you just gotta drop the ego and just go.
Word.
What do you think? Like, you think you get most success about just like repetitively working, pumping songs out, or like kind of sitting on a song and just waiting?
When I'm consistent, like, a lot of people fuck with me more because they want to hear more shit.
Let's go.
But sometimes I like holding out a little bit just to build the hype. So like that, when I drop a song, it's gonna do numbers because everybody want to listen to it. Like just based off of previews and shit that I post up, you know.
You feel better when you're like dropping consistently type shit.
Yeah, sometimes because I just because right now I got a lot of shit I could just throw out there, but I just want to finish on this EP and give y'all like 7 tracks.
We got a name for that, the EP?
Not yet. I'm still working on it.
On the works.
Called Melodic Trap, bro.
It's in the works.
Melodic Trap could be a statement.
No, not yet.
Yeah. So going back to like you was talking about, you play basketball in the city and shit, and like I played a little bit in high school, you know, having to get up early, fucking going to the gym afterwards. Like, would you say that like discipline that you got from sports helped you like with your music, like just knowing that you got to consistently be there to like improve?
Yeah, practice makes perfect. So just got to be in the lab, and that's what we call the gym too, the lab. So just got to put in them hours, 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours, baby. That's the secret to the recipe.
It's a fit.
Wait, do you call the lab the gym?
Yeah, and
that's
and
fire.
The basketball gym been the lab.
No. I mean, do you call the where you make music the gym?
Nah, I call it.
That would be fire,
too.
bro. This
Call it the
is
lab
just
because we cooking up.
This is just Studio B, right? Oh, we gotta call it the gym, bro. That's fucking fresh.
The main gym.
The gym.
And you can only come in here if you're fucking ripped.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't come in here then. I smoke too much weed for that.
Bro, I gotta be honest. This show's like totally awakened me to how much people blaze.
Yeah.
Literally everybody smokes. Bro. I don't, but everybody smokes. Yeah. When was the first time you blazed?
No bullshit. I was probably like, shit. I was probably like 16.
Oh, that's not that
17.
old.
I mean, everybody around me was low key kind of smoking. I wasn't really into that shit or drinking because I was still hooping at the time.
Same.
So like,
basketball
I don't know.
kept niggas
Like
away
after
from
high
that
school,
shit,
that's
bro.
when I really like started smoking heavy.
Yeah, keep going. I'm just gonna click.
Yeah, like a lot of niggas was smoking when like they was 12 and shit, bro. Like I just couldn't fuck with that. I'm like, come on, y'all niggas is
Yeah, that's too young.
you fucking up your lungs, bro. Like
That's too young. That's too young.
You didn't feel the peer pressure? 5'6"? I think the first time I smoked, I was
yeah, a
16,
little
too.
bit. I mean, yeah, that's what it come with, peer pressure. But
Well, bro, I think people who smoke later actually end up smoking more.
100%, bro.
You think so?
100%. Yeah, I'm fucking making
Yeah,
up
you're
for
you.
time lost.
Well, like, you started mad late, bro.
Yeah, you started when I was first time I smoked, I was like 14, but like, I didn't get high, and I didn't get high till like I was 17, and even then I didn't keep going consistently because I was still playing ball. And then once like my senior season was over, I got my college acceptance letter. I was like, fuck.
It's a dub.
Yeah.
Like, college was a different story, bro.
Oh, yeah, that was a whole different fucking machine. We're not gonna get into that.
What do you remember the first time you got high?
Nah, not really, but like
Bro, everyone had
the
like
first
a first
couple
time,
times I smoked, I remember like being paranoid as fuck. I was tripping type shit.
Where were you? At your crib?
Nah, I was at the park up the street from my crib. Fucking, we was just smoking.
You were looking around like this?
Nah, we was walking down the street. I don't know.
know.
I just felt like my vision was getting blurred. Like, I don't know. I was just kind of scared because my mom didn't know I was smoking at the time.
Oh, so you were scared she was gonna call you out on it when you got back to the crib?
Yeah,
That's the
and
worst shit.
I couldn't
Walking
even
home.
like walk to the crib, bro. Like that's how bad it was. Like,
It's hilarious, bro.
shoot, I don't even remember how I got home, bro.
But you kept hitting the booth pack no matter what.
Nah, not the. Yeah, it was probably the booth at that time. I wasn't a smoker.
What is booth a bad thing?
Yeah, booth is trash.
Oh, that's why I hit you. I was like, yo, yeah, I think you can hit the booth pack. You're like, nah, no booth pack, bro. I thought you meant you didn't smoke.
Nah,
bro.
Oh, booth means it's whack?
Yeah, like booth, bunk, like all that.
Mid?
Yeah, mids,
Swag.
whack, all that.
I feel like people don't say swag no more. That's that fucking 80s shit. So you got swag, man.
You hit
Yeah,
that?
niggas don't say that no more. Swag, nah.
It's hard. I feel like, bro, you gotta go way out of your way to find
Look
some
good?
Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean, some older heads still like that Reggie.
that's what I was.
like,
Yeah, I was
don't
just
know.
about to say, bro. They be hitting niggas up specifically for that.
Crazy, yeah, because
But-
they don't like all that fucking Cali weed, that
too
spray
much.
shit.
Oh, they
too much
they
for
want
them.
something like that less strong?
Yeah.
Something mellow. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, all the old dudes
I
do
don't
that
know,
shit.
Reggie's a headache for me.
Yeah, I don't fuck
How do
with
you
that
know
shit.
if something is Reggie?
You can just look at it.
Smell
bro.
and a look.
What, it just
looks
like
like
not
this. A nug should not look like that.
No.
That's what it look like.
Oh, it's like brown?
It's
It is.
brown as fuck, and it just looks like.
It's
I haven't
dark.
se-
It's dark.
You can
weed.
still find Reggie, bro. I feel like weed's so easy to get now. It's like,
There's a market for it. There's a market for Rolling the Rock and Natty Ice, bro. There's a market for trash ass weed too. Yeah, bro.
That's what I gotta start hitting dudes up for. I'm like, yo, you got the Reggie, bro. That'd be fire. Thank you.
Bro, I see some shit. They have like CBD weed now. Like you have with CBD, right? Like that.
Nah, what's CBD?
CBD is like basically the non-psychoactive version of like cannabis. So like THC is what gets you high. CBD is the shit that just kind of like gives you muscle relaxation and all that. You don't get smacked, but you get like all the other effects. And they're starting to sell weed that like it's just CBD. It doesn't get you high. It just gets you relaxed. And, like,
I never heard of that shit.
Yeah, I seen it for the first time. I was like, what the fuck? Why would I buy that? Like, give me some gas. We're gonna get you on that CBD grind though.
Yeah. I'll fuck with it. I'll see what
I'm trying to get this dude to fucking.
Never gonna happen.
You gotta hit it once.
Bro. No, bro, I've hit the weed before. That's what
I
think everyone here would be dead, bro. To be honest with you, bro.
Bro, it's like
you like drinking?
I don't even drink, bro. I just like to work. To be honest with you,
he used to drink, but yeah, you slow down.
That's where it's at.
The work is where it's at, man. I'm just telling everybody.
Hell yeah.
You think you've always been like a hardworking kid?
Yeah.
Don't even big up yourself. Be honest.
Yeah, and everything I did, but I've been slacking a little bit for probably a couple months, but I picked it up because I've been writing mad music. So
there you go.
Just ready to get in the lab.
As long as you're doing something,
I'll be back up here.
Oh yeah.
Yo, question: did you like school? Hell no.
You have to hesitate.
I like school
because he was trying to be political, bro. No one fucks with school.
I like school because of the people, but
you like fucking around?
Fuck school. School ain't for me. Everybody know that.
But you.
I was still getting through though. Niggas know.
You finished?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I graduated.
Hell yeah.
I was not. Hell no. I was not about to not graduate.
That's a fact.
Yeah. High school. I feel like everybody.
That is not true, bro.
If you don't got like a check or a contract in front of you, like just finish it, bro.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were gonna say I think everybody finishes high school. That is
no.
Not
I'm
the
saying
case,
like I feel like everybody should. You know, like if I'm saying if you don't
Uncle
got
Heck,
bag, if you don't got a bag right in front of you, bro, just get it over with. Just finish those 4 years, bro, and then do whatever the fuck you want next.
Word, bro.
It's key.
That's what it is, man. You gotta get that diploma, bro. Something to show for.
There it is. He's a role model, this guy. Hell yeah.
We need more guys like him.
Yo, so when you say you're slacking, what does that mean? Like you just feel like you're off your game?
Like I wasn't in a stool for like a month.
What were you doing, bro?
Right.
You off the booth back.
I was just writing mad music, like
notebook.
That's not bad though. I mean, if you're not in the studio,
notebook,
at least
phone.
writing, that's not bad.
Oh, in the notes in your phone.
Yeah.
That's what Heck writes his music too.
Jokes. my whack ass bitch. All my dick jokes.
Yeah, me and Heck got ex producers, bro.
Chill.
Yeah.
What's your favorite venue to perform at in the city?
You do shows a lot.
Yeah, I probably did like 5-6 shows.
Word.
Yeah. Favorite venue to perform at in the city? Shit.
Well, here's another question: is there any venues in the hood that people gig at?
There is, but it's
was it all out here?
It's
there
like
is,
it's a Caribbean
it's
joint.
like, yeah, it's
for like dance hall and fucking. There's no like.
There's a couple spots in the hood.
Well, there's
not even in the hood, like outside of the hood, like fucking, like somewhere like Paradise Rock Club type shit, or like. Yeah. But there's nowhere like really in the hood where you could just go and like.
In the cut, there's nothing.
Yeah. It's whack out there.
It's all like it says. Yeah, it's all dance hall.
My favorite venue. I mean, I don't really know, but my favorite venue that I performed at was the Penthouse in Providence, strip club. It was.
I didn't even know that shit existed.
Me and Heck went to college in Providence.
Yeah.
Bro. Where is it? Yeah.
I forget the street, but it's a lit venue. It's like 2 floors type shit.
Damn.
Is it the Penthouse?
Yeah.
I was not hip. Cause we
Heck used to go to those places all the time, bro.
Watch your mouth, bro. I've never been to a strip club, sadly.
You've never been to a strip club?
I've never been to a strip club, bro.
Penthouse.
I didn't even think that a strip club would do shows.
Bro, like strip clubs do that. They do comedy.
You shoot down to Providence a lot?
Yeah, I used to go out there a lot. I got a couple people who live out there that I know who I be kicking it with and shit. But yeah, probably's alright.
Damn, they might have closed it, dog.
Nah. There's no way.
It was probably like an underground venue then.
It might have changed names or something.
Yeah, you know they be doing that shit, that rebrand all the time.
You drop something, bro? You want me to grab something?
Yeah.
Damn, 2 phones, Tim. I like that.
No, I'm gonna show y'all the
Oh, the pictures.
the club.
Yo, while you at it, I'm gonna look for that video when Conor got high.
Oh, you still have it?
Of course, bro. I haven't deleted shit for freshman year.
That's where all the gold is.
That was my most active year recording, and then I started drinking more sophomore and junior year, and I started recording less.
Wasn't just the booze.
There was a lot.
There was other things in there.
Oh, actually, the Middle East. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
good
that's a
spot.
staple, bro.
Yeah, cause it's right.
Wait, you were
it's in the
upstairs?
hood, but it's nah, we was downstairs.
Word.
We had that bitch lit. It was turned in there. Yeah, that shit was.
When was that show?
That show was in the beginning of the year, I believe.
Word.
Nah, probably like. Nah, it was in March or April. I don't really remember, but it
Are
was
you
around
wearing the
that
same
time.
shirt?
This is gold.
Streets, boy.
What'd I say?
You like Daffy, man? I'm serious. I talk because he walked in with the ball.
Let me see.
Hold on, I got you.
Well, I was watching afterwards, bro. No worries.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
How big is the Cape Verdean culture in Boston?
It's huge, bro.
Yeah,
There's
it's big.
mad
It's
CVs
big
in
out
Boston.
here.
I love
If
my
you go to
CVs.
Brockton, it's even big out there. And if you go to
Facts.
Taunton, it's even big out there.
Facts.
And if you go to New Bedford, it's even big out there. Like
Massachusetts just got mad Cape Verdeans. Hex
Yeah.
Honduran.
outside of like Massachusetts, like people be like, "Huh, what's that?" Like
Yeah,
when you be like, "Oh, I'm Cape Verdean."
For reference, anyone doesn't know, I just got hip to it recently. Cape Verde is a small island off the
West
West Coast.
western coast of Africa, correct? What do you say? Oh, it's a group of 10 islands.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
wasn't even hip. We about to.
All right, so quick backtrack to being Cape Verdean.
hmm
It's a tight community in the city?
Yeah, I mean, nah, it's not even tight. I mean, a lot of Cape Verdeans got beef amongst each other, like in the city. But other than that, like the Cape Verdean community is big, like everywhere you go in the city.
Yeah, y'all are deep, bro. Y'all are
Yeah.
deep. Y'all take whole neighborhoods sometimes. Man.
Yeah, deep as fuck.
Oh yeah, I love my Cape Verdean women too. If y'all watch, holla.
Is that that's the biggest subculture in Boston?
I wouldn't say the biggest. I mean,
Nah.
like Haitians are pretty big too. Well, yeah, that I feel like that's the majority everywhere you go, huh? Asians
What is?
and Latinos, Asians and Latinos.
Yeah.
But yeah, not in the hood at least. There's a lot of Cape Verdean.
More than Hondurans?
Fuck yeah, hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah, 100%. You don't think so, Geechee? Oh, you agreed? My fault.
So we had this kid on the show. His name's he's not a kid actually. His name's Alejandro Blanco. Mad good dude. He said heckin'.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's from Roxbury, right? Yeah, he's from Roxbury.
I don't even remember.
He's from where Jordan grew up. But him and Hex said they have like a sense. They can see like a Honduran from miles away, and they can like.
No,
feel
we
it.
said the opposite.
No, no.
We said you did not know what the fuck like a fellow Honduran looks like because we all look.
No, but he said you could feel it, bro.
If they start speaking in Spanish, yeah, I'd be like, that's not a Dominican accent, that's not a Puerto
Damn, bro.
Rican accent.
Yeah, you could shit on me. This is supposed to be a fire question, bro. I was like, can you
Oh,
sense out
man.
there's another Cape Verdean in the room? Magical power.
I feel like with CVs you probably could though. I can tell when somebody's Cape Verdean. I'm like that nigga's Cape Verdean, 100%.
Yeah, I could point out a CV too all day. Yeah, all day.
That's like common lingo CV.
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn, I wish I had something like that, bro.
You're Irish, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, an IR. So yeah, that's what I'll start calling everybody I see. Yo, bro. So I know you gotta skip. So this is how we start and end these things. You got one shot, so do not fuck it up. You look at the camera. You say hi. My name is X. Your name, and this is my golden hour. And then you say afterwards. You say right afterwards. You say hi. I'm X, and that was my golden hour. And so put your sauce on it. This is how everyone's gonna remember you, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, bro.
Hit it whenever you ready.
Oh wait. Make sure you plug all your socials, all your social medias, and what you have on the way first.
Oh yeah, say no more. Wait, what is it? A golden hour, right? You said?
No. First, just plug all
Plug
your social
yourself.
media.
No, yeah,
How do we find you?
Oh, you want to go straight through?
All right, well, you can find me TDrape1 on Instagram. My YouTube's TDrape TV. email.
It's the first YouTube.
Drape mgmt@gmail.com. That's for all bookings.
No
There you
Twitter.
go.
Sliding
There
it.
you go.
Nah, I don't really fuck with Twitter like that. The IG's popping, so.
Word.
Yeah, Twitter.
Oh, SoundCloud, TDrape too. Same thing.
Okay. And what's next? What's on the way?
I got
EP, bruh.
a whole EP on the way, mixtape, a whole lot of videos, and I got big features on the way too.
Damn,
We
I
like
think it's the
that.
second, third time you said it.
We
These
like
features must be
that.
big, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's excited about.
Real big. I can't really announce it right now. Only my team know. That's
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed. All right, so now you do the starter and the ender. Do you remember what I said?
Yeah, it's your boy TDrape. I'm here with my man's Conor. Heck, the golden hour.
Boom.
And we coming heavy. You know that. Hooley's in the building.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. You gotta say this is my golden hour.
Oh,
It's yours, bro. You gotta own it.
it's your boy TDrape. I'm here with my man's Heck and Conor. It's my golden hour. You're here with the Hoolies, man. Tune in.
And then that was my golden hour. So this was gonna end the video.
So just say that was my golden.
You say I'm T-Drape and that was my
Wait.
gold.
I'm TDrape and that was my golden hour.
Damn, that was mental torture.
Golden is a gang ho. I stay up on the bang bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos.